All right, let's go.
I just normally just chat up top here. I'm not gonna lie.
I've got my Haribos. I'm sitting back. I'm relaxing. I'm watching you play. You talk to me. I'm going to be giving the eye test right now. I'm watching you. Talk to me.
Hold on. Oh shit. You know what? I knew that. I was looking at my minimap mid-slides, and then like... So...
First thing is to watch the kill cams, especially in search. There should be no exception to not watching the kill cams, because what's the biggest thing in search, would you say?
Like knowing positioning, like... Because in the kill cam you can see where the other team are, right?
Timings. In terms of like, the biggest thing in search is timings, right? Like, who gets there, where, stuff like that. Timings is like, I would say the bread and butter of search and destroy. So when you have a chance, especially because you're not respawning, you might as well watch the kill cam. Like right there, what you could have seen is the timing of when he got like through, and then you can kind of counter off that. So right there, I think that round, I think you kind of know what happened there. Or what do you think went wrong? Just kind of like that second timing, would you say?
Things going through my head. So like I child that like left side window, and then I looked on that left lane, didn't see anyone, and then I looked at the minimap. I thought my teammate was like lying top plat watching that right side lane. Yeah. But then like I don't know, so I didn't really expect anyone there because I thought he was watching that, just lying down flat or something. But
so where was your teammate actually when you look back?
Say that again.
Where was your teammate when you look back?
Mate, no idea.
I think he was kind of like on the balcony bit, either on the plat ledge. I don't think he was watching that street. I think he was kind of watching the outer skirts, worried about the bomb site a bit more.
All right, okay.
But yeah, but I thought the same as you, that maybe he should have it. Then I realized he doesn't, and then yeah, I think he's caught a bad time in there. But what do we think of this round? How are we gonna play this one?
I'm just watching whoever's got bomb. To be honest, I think we're going to be A.
Okay. Yeah, good. Just go with him and see what you do. Just let a coach is fine.
Where the fuck's everyone going?
I tried to sweat too much because I'm live.
Bro, where the fuck's everyone going?
Right now you're good. You don't have to do anything. Like, the bomb's there. You just got to chill. Just, honestly, I would just sit in a corner here and just literally go prone. Just make sure that the bombs are getting defused because you don't know who's got it, and that's it. Like, I would just sit in the corner and watch bomb. That's all I would do right now, honestly. You're not going to get any easier round than that. Like, the best thing to do in those rounds is just not tweak and not give a free life away. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, press select. They still got 4?
Yeah.
Okay,
there's a delay on the stream, innit? Yeah,
there's like a 2-second delay, yeah. So when I said not to swear, I just turned your volume up and then it went twice. No, it's my fault because no, you're good. As soon as I said it, you listen, and then I pressed it. I unmuted it, so you swore twice. That's not your fault. You're fine. All right, let's go for it. I like this play. You're gonna go to the B point here. Okay. I think you could have been a bit more aggressive there because you gave up the whole map control when you had the timing there. Like, you know, you stunned them. Like, you could have got to that point earlier. Does that make sense? Like, you gave up the bomb site immediately. I love that play from you. I love the whole retake. The only thing I don't like is that you made that way harder than it needed to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A few things I don't like about this round we're going to go through. Yeah, first thing.
It's kind of hard to talk on play, but yeah.
That's easy, man. You got this. Come on. How do you comm when you're playing? People say that to me. I don't like that. It's hard to talk while playing. Yeah, but when you're comming to your team, don't you do the same thing?
You know what? I just solo queue, so no, I don't really.
Okay, but if you had to say you're playing with a team, wouldn't you comm with them and give them that information?
True. That's true. Anyway, what do you think about that round? Just play a bit more aggressive.
Like, off the break there, you started aiming down sight and didn't push the bomb immediately. Do you know what I'm saying? But you spawned there. So like, you gave them that for free. I think what you did with that was amazing. I loved it. It was fluent. The movement was good. You have really, really good, talented raw gun skill. Absolutely. but you just made it way harder than it needed to be. Like you were too fancy for no reason, and against a good player, they're just gonna like, they're gonna fry you because you gave them the bomb. Does that make sense? Like you gave them the bomb for free, and then you did some like fancy shit to get out of it. But it's like, why not just skip the fancy shit and just take control earlier?
Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea what these guys are.
Another thing you're doing, which I don't like, and you're doing it this round as well, is you're not playing with your team at all. What it looks like is you are a solo queue player with a solo queue brain. You have good gun skill, but you just play solo. And it's kind of just based on what you do, because you play solo queue all the time, right? But you don't play with your team at all. And that's what happened last round as well. We'll go through it in a second. I'll let you play this round out. I have a lot to say. I'm waiting for this round.
I think he's here.
Okay, 1v1, you know where he is?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not happy you won that round. I wanted you to lose that round. You know why? You played it so wrong and selfish. You are just bailing out with your gun skill. So I want to start off with a positive. When I'm saying this, I'm going to be really harsh on you because you have a lot of raw talent. How many FPS games have you played recently? I can tell you play game. You're good at FPS games. Like, you have good movement. Your finesse is good. Like, you actually have a really nice POV to watch. You're actually a really good player, but you're someone that I can see has a lot of talent, but you're not playing the game disciplined. Do you watch the CDL? Oh, sorry, was that yes or no? I couldn't quite hear that.
Yes. Yeah,
sorry. Who do you like? Shotzi?
Yeah, sure.
Who's your favorite player or favorite team?
Probably like LAT, like them lot, like Hydra, Scrap.
Okay. So okay, right there. Let's focus on it. Right there. Look what happened. You do the same thing. Watch the kill cam. Watch the kill cam. Look, when he's running to this head glitch, why are you letting it? Look at that. You see that timing? Like, you took way too long. Like, as soon as you're going up the stairs, why are you pre-aiming it when you know they can't be there? Like, the round just started. Does that make sense? Like, bro, you should be getting to that head glitch quickly. Why are you pre-aiming the left and then pushing it? And that tells me that you just don't understand the timings, but you're so talented, bro. And it's like, right now I'm seeing someone with a bag of talent, and it's like you've switched off half of your brain when playing. Not in a rude way, in a compliment, in terms of like, you're shitting on these people using half your brain. Did you get where I'm coming from? Like, I'm not even trying to be in a rude way. I'm trying to say it in a nice way. Like, you're actually so good, but you're not even thinking of the game. So if we can activate that side of the game, you're going to be disgusting. Like, you should be in Crimson Plus because of just your raw talent. But you're just doing so many selfish, so many silly plays that we're going to clean out your game, okay? So after this, before we play another respawn, I want to go to a private game, then you can play a respawn. Another match, sorry. I just want to go to a private game first. Again, look at that. When the reaction's there, beautiful. Beautiful drop shot. But once again, I don't really like the position you find yourself in. I think once again, you're just playing solo. Like, none of your team came here, and what's happening now is you're playing against people that you're just better than, and you're just winning. But I want you to play more disciplined and consistent. I don't like the way you're playing, but I like your POV. That's how I'd put it. I really don't like the way you're playing.
Yeah. No, I'll admit, I don't know the timings on Surge, because I normally just head bash everything.
And I can tell. Really... I could tell that though. And the thing is, like, I'm happy. I think right now, let's say my actual thoughts right now, because I'm always honest, right? What's your name, my friend?
Yeah. Wix.
Wix, okay. So what I say, right, if someone asked me like off camera and they're like, yo, what do you think of Wix? I'm like, honestly, bro, if Wix had my brain of the way I think of the game, this guy would be a fucking demon. His mechanics are so good. That's what I would say. Let's say I wasn't talking to you off stream, and let's say someone said, oh, what do you think of Wix? Like, let's say I was having like okay, put it this way. Say I was making a team, right? Let's say I was making a team that I wanted to compete in challenges, right? And someone gave me Wix, and oh, what do you think of Wix? Do you think, I'm like, honestly, bro, this current version of Wix, no, I do not want in my team. But if he used his brain and developed that side of the game and thought about it, this guy's a contender. That's how talented I think you are. But right now, you're just head rushing shit. And it's not the way you want to play, okay? But you came to me for that reason. That's the first thing you said to me. Like, honestly, I don't really know. So I expect this fight. This is fine. We're in a good situation. But your mechanics alone have got you to this level. Now we need to develop the other side of the game. And we're going to go through it in a private game, okay?
Yeah. I do feel like I'm a lot more like using my head than like respawn. It's just,
give me that. Why not an S&D though?
More like using my head than like. Mate, I've just played it so much that I just want to get it over and done with. Like,
you know what? I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds stupid, but I can't even disagree because I used to think like that as well. I used to think like that. I was like, let me just push through, maybe get a kill and let the round be done with. It's a very arrogant way of playing, but I used to do the same thing. So I'm not telling you off. I'm just saying like, I know where you're coming from. But even plays like this, I just don't like it. You got your knife out and you're going for a full pinch with no information. And I feel like you're just head rushing too much. So you're going to win this game 6-1. And I think you played awful for your standards and the way you should play. But I need to be careful here because I'm not saying you're awful. I think you're really, really talented. But I think your POV, I don't like. Even right there, like those are like, I want you to go against a good team and get fried to humble you and show you that, damn, I'm not as good as I need to be, but I can get there. What's your goal with this, my friend? What's your goal with all this, Wix? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to compete? Are you trying to have fun with it? What are you trying to do?
No. Just because I haven't played for long, innit?
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, like, no. I just because I haven't been on the.
No, but what's your goal though? What's your goal with this just overall? In terms of not this session, but like with Call of Duty, you just have it for fun. Are you actually trying to compete and play challenges, or what are you trying to do?
Just trying to have fun. Like,
okay, like no, but the reason I actually think you're good enough to like, you know, do some chows and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I actually think you're really good. Like your raw skill is really good. I think what you have is hard to teach. Like the raw mechanics is clean, but the thing that we need to teach you is just thinking of the game, which I personally think is easier to learn, and I think I'm good at teaching that. So that's why I think we'll be in a good spot right now. But a few things is like, one of the things you do is you just run around and react to people. Why is this guy saying 1v1? What is he tweaking? I'm gonna get you in a private game, and then we're gonna run some stuff, and then from there we can you can play another game, okay? Bro, is Arv pissed off? Why is Arv so hushed today? I'm not pissed off at all. I said why I'm being harsh on purpose in this session, because I think that Wix is a very, very good, talented player that's not using his brain as much as he should. So Wix hasn't argued or said anything like to disagree. I'm not angry at all. Do you think I'm being harsh on you, Wix?
No. Like, you can be like, I don't mind it.
The thing is, Wix is paying for a session, and why would I just lie to him? You know, I'm always going to be truthful and harsh on purpose, because I think that's, you know, I don't think anything wrong with it, to be honest. But no, I'm chilling, bro. I'm having a great day. All right, Wix, if you could join my private game, please. And like I said, I'm extra harsh on you because of I think you're so good, and I'm like, okay, I see someone with a lot of potential, and I don't want to you to waste your potential. So let's get into this private game, all right? I got a code for you. Give me a second.
It's like a coded game. All right.
So if you go to private, I got you. If you go to private game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, join. I got it.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then the code is MWG.
Is it in capitals or like low?
It doesn't change. So you could just use lowers.
W.
G60.
Yeah. Is that it?
Are you in? There you go. There you go.
I'm in.
Perfect. Could you just do one thing for me? Could you put on a tactical insertion in your class setup, please? On both your classes, just put a tactical insertion on so that we could spawn up closer, okay?
Where's attack insertion?
Just on the field upgrade.
Field upgrade.
Yeah. It sounds like a tactical, right? I saw what it's doing the same. You're good. All right, perfect. And then when you're ready, let me know.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, cool. So when you're playing solo queue, right? What's gonna happen, especially like when you get to Crimson, is you are going to have to become a glove, and you're going to have to become so flexible that you work around everyone. Because think about it, right? Your teammates are going to be different. So I think right now what's happening is you are just using raw skill to get through and shit on everyone because you're that good individually, talented, right? So we need to just summon that actually thinking about the game. Could you meet me at P4, please? P4. Yeah? Oh, there you go. Cool. So when we're coming through here, this is the first thing. If you come with me, please. Now we spawn here. Even if you don't know the exact timings, I don't need you to know the exact timings, right? But let's say we spawn here. Think about it logically now. Talk to me, okay? As we're going through, come with me. So we're going through, going through. You would stop like right here. Okay? If you think about it, what are you conceding? You're conceding this whole area. You're letting your opponent get to here, right? What I want you to do is think about logically. This area right now is the map control that we want. Like we want from both sides to be around here. We want to either be standing like this or standing like this. You with me so far?
Yeah.
Now, if you think about it, by the time you get here, where do you think, if you come with me, where do you think the enemies are going to be? From here, you're just here, right? You know where they spawn roughly around the back garage. When you're coming up here and you're aiming down sight right now, where do you think they are?
Okay, somewhere.
See, this is where that, just like logically, I don't think that would make sense, right? If you think about it, you're saying that they get from all the way back here. Come with me. Come with me. This is. Let's count together, right? Let's try it. This is what I mean by just thinking about the game. Like, don't worry about the exact timing. Just thinking logically, right? Like, where do they spawn?
Okay, somewhere.
Okay. Let's just say around here, right? Let's give them like say here, okay? Well, let's go together on 43 minutes, okay? Let's go together. Alright, we're pushing right. We're going to the bottom. Let's go. Let's see when we land there. So it takes, how long was that?
Seconds.
10 seconds, okay? Now let's go on the other side here, okay? So let's say that's 10 seconds to get to that head glitch. So when we go from here, let's go on 30, okay? Let's see how far we get in 10 seconds. So the point is you could get all the way here and catch them in the sprint quite like nicely, right? And that was the big thing. Like, even if I didn't know the timing, I've never done the actual timing, just logically I knew that by the time I got from there, like this is what you did. You basically went from spawn, all you did is got to this bit and started giving up possession. Does that kind of make sense now? Wow, I was like, no, terrible play. Because you're giving up that whole area. Now imagine I was in the other side here, right? I'm planting the bomb. Could you stand on the head glitch and just try and kill me when you see me, okay? And remember, your gun skill's great, by the way, but try and kill me when you see me, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. You see? You just get ripped off. 1, you get cameraed, but 2, you've given up the bomb site. You've given up that whole area. And it's all about map control. It's all about keeping them pinned away. How do you win if you're on offense in Search and Destroy? How do you win? What are the 2 ways to win?
You kill them.
Sorry, what was that?
You like plant the bomb and it goes out of time, or you kill them all.
Perfect. So you have to either plant the bomb or you get the kills, right? Those are the only 2 ways of winning. So if you flip it on defense, what do you want to do? You want to either kill them or not give up prevent them from planting. Exactly. Now, what's a higher chance of preventing them from planting? Staying back here or like trying to get control here?
Yeah, not letting him get to the bomb.
And like also, if you exactly think about it like this, okay? Could you start? I'm gonna come through here, okay? And all I want you to do is kill me, but this is what we're gonna do, okay? You're gonna stand here, and all you're gonna do is this: you're gonna slide cancel to this heady, okay?
Okay.
And if you see me, you're gonna kill me, right?
I'll try it.
No, you got this, bro. You got great gun skill. Ready? I put attack into down for me, please.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready, okay?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Have some more confidence, man. What was that? You got better gun skill than me. I need some confidence from you. You were frying, bro. Your mechanics are clean. Let's go. Ready?
Right.
I'm not, bro. You actually look. I'm harsh on you already because of how good your gun skill is, bro. You have good gun skill. I'm not even lying. You have great mechanics. All right, let's go. So that's a kill you want to get. That's a free kill. That's an easy kill you want to have all day long. Now, when you slide cancel out there, right? If I see you, I might back away and stay here. But you now have information that I'm around here and you could kind of play off that, okay? So the first thing you want to do is just like I think that was a really, really big mistake, not because of actually that round, but just the thought process behind that. You never want to give up, especially like off the break. You want to try and take the map halfway and keep them trapped. You don't automatically want to forfeit map control. Never, ever, ever, okay? Because if you think about it from the other POV, when you're coming through here, right now, what's worst case scenario? Right now, what's worst case scenario? When we're, let's call this the vulnerable spot right now. What's the worst case scenario? Is somebody be on that head glitch. That's the worst case. So I'm trying to get through. As soon as I get to this bit here, I feel good. If I see someone there, I'm actually not that worried. I'm actually like, oh, that's okay. That's actually not that difficult, right? So you don't want to just forfeit map control for free, okay? Any questions on that?
That makes sense.
Yeah, all right, perfect. The next thing is just about playing with your teammates. This is another one. It was like a 2v1, right? Your teammate ended up dying around the garage side. And what did you do? You ran like this, and you were like, with a pistol, you were just chasing the kill, going for it. I need you to have that discipline where you just don't go for the kill. Bro, you were just way too undisciplined there. And okay, let me ask you a question if you come through here, okay? The way you are playing... Actually, stand here for me. Just put attack into down. All I want you to do is come through lobby and try and kill me when you see me, okay? Not yet. I'm going to hide somewhere. Just to show you how many spots there could be, okay? When you're ready, go. Just show me how you're playing in game. You know what? Wait, let me... Let's stop for a second. Come back. I'll give you one hint. Okay? Come here. When I say now, this is where I'm shooting from, okay? So I just killed your teammate here. Okay, so that's, you know where I'm there 3 seconds ago. Now you can try and come kill me. That's what you were doing. The only difference is you weren't getting punished by the opponents. So you would, do you agree with that or no, that you were just running at them? Yeah, I don't like, it's not disciplined enough. It's just, and you have good gun skill, but when you're just running like this, you were literally running with your pistol and just like trying to find him and then like go for a movement. But against a good player, like right there, all I did is sit there and hold an angle. It was easy. You need to make the kill harder for them, and you need to play off your teammates more. Another thing is there was a round where you were in a 1v1, right? You were in a 1v1. That right there, I didn't want to say anything. I was waiting for you. There was 30 seconds left, 40 seconds left. You should have started going for the bomb and start marking it and let your teammate come with you. You left that so late. You left that till there was 10 seconds left here. Could you come here for me, please? Do you remember where you were playing when there was 10 seconds left? You were standing like this, watching over your teammate like this, right?
Yeah.
Did you know we didn't really know where he was. We was kind of hoping that our teammates got enough cover, right? What if I was the opponent and I was up here?
And like, he shot like there. So...
Wasn't that after?
Like no.
Okay, cool. So, okay, that's fine then, yeah. In that scenario, again, I do remember, I just couldn't remember if we shot them before or after. But in that scenario, I feel like you guys waited way too long to make the play. And I like the way you played eventually, where you went with your teammate. But even before that, you were way too solo. Like, where was the bomb? The bomb was all the way here, right? I don't know if you remember, but come with me. This is what you did. You were fighting people. You were kind of finessing. And you were like dolphin diving here. And I'm like, bro, there's 30 seconds left. Where are we going? Like, let's start making way to the bomb. Then you were here and the guy was here and you cornered him and you got the kill. That was great. Once you got that kill, again, you're going, I'm like, bro, go to the bomb. Like, I was like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why is he not going to the bomb? And then you just left it until it got to the last second. And then, yeah, it worked out well. But think about it like this. In a 2v1, if you're the opponent now, right? What is your win condition? Your win condition is that they don't plant the bomb. Right? That's easier than killing both of them. So if the time's going down more and more, and he knows you're here, all you're doing is giving him an opportunity to stop the bomb plant for no reason. Like, for example, let's say you were standing here, right? You're watching over this guy. While your teammate's planting the bomb, all that guy needs to do is just go through. He sees you there. Like, he just shoulders it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just giving him way too much opportunity to kill you. You probably win that round, but why not guarantee the win? You're making it way too difficult, okay?
Yeah.
You overall played well, bro. You played well. You shot well. You just didn't play smart. You weren't playing with your team, nothing crazy. I want you to play more corners and just chill and just watch over your team. Nothing crazy, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course you can. I want you to ask as many questions as possible. Go for it, bro.
Before this play, the one top lobby, you know, on the lobby
Show
stairs.
me. Go up there. Show me.
Like, you know the one up here?
Why'd you sound not happy with that? I said, oh.
No, I couldn't get up.
I feel like fucking hell, I have to go up there. Yeah, go for it. Talk to me.
Where you were like just on this heady on the stairs.
Sure.
How should I play it then?
Like, all right, perfect. Like, first of all, I love this question. It's a great question. So the let's go through the circumstances, right? I'm more than okay for you to get the trade. So right now, all I want you to do is kill me when you see me shooting, okay? Okay, in that situation, you know I'm occupied, right? So yes, you should come and get the trade if I'm fighting your teammate. That's just one scenario. But what happened was,
time delay.
Well, not only was there a time delay, which is absolutely the variable, you were in a 2v1, now a 3v1, and he had to plant. You just don't need to give him, you don't need to make a solo hero play, basically, for no reason. It was just an arrogant play because you were probably going to win the round, and you making that play gave him a chance. Like, if I was the guy going for a clutch right now, I'm hoping someone come and overcommit. Like, could you come next to me for a second? And think about it from the enemy's POV, right? There's 30 seconds left. And I'm in a 1v3 and I have to plant the bomb. I'm standing here. Could you just stand there and pre in this top, okay? And I am the enemy. And I'm doing this. Just kill me when you see me, okay? Did I make a good play there?
I don't know.
What was wrong with that? Why are you happy with that right there? As an opponent, why are you happy with that play from me? Like, why are you like, what an idiot? There you go. Kill. Now, if I did this for something, let's say I did this and I see you there and I did that. And I like world starred you, right? Let's say I world starred you. It looks cool, but it's still a stupid play. Like, I was gonna win this round anyways. So why not give that to you? Now, could you come up the right, come through front P2, okay? Come through front P2. Back away. Just stand like on the head glitch. And now just try and kill me, okay? Try and kill me.
Yeah.
Right now, let's stop for a second. How long did I just waste of yours? How much time did I just waste?
Like, I don't know, 10 seconds.
Now, in that scenario, there's 30 seconds left and you have to plant the bomb. Who does this gunfight benefit, me or you, in that scenario? Pardon?
You.
Why is that? Why does it benefit me? You're absolutely right. But give me the details. Why is that so annoying to play against? Like right there, when you're in that situation, you are trying to get a free kill. You're trying to just get a kill and push up the map. But I'm just being annoying. You know that you have to push me eventually, so I'm just buying time. And this is the way I want you to start playing, is not caring about your stats and just start playing smarter. Like right there, if I didn't kill you and you run away and we win the round, I don't actually get a kill on the scoreboard, but I know I've won us the round. Do you see where I'm coming from? And I need you to start playing like that. And I think that's where, again, this is the first time watching you, so please correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like you would much rather go for the kill and get that extra kill in the stats. That's the way it looked like to me. Am I wrong? I can't hear you.
Yeah. And most of the time, like, I wouldn't even... Like, most of the time I wouldn't be asked with the kill.
Okay, that's good.
But, I don't know, because I'm not really thinking, like, oh, I'm after the kill. If the kill's there for me, I'll take it, but I think it's just a 50-50 whether I'll waste the time or not. But it's not like I'm all the time making the right play. You know what I mean?
Yeah? So what are you thinking in those scenarios? Like right now, when you're in a 2v1, right? 3v1. If you come with me, let's say there's a minute left, you're in a 3v1. What are you thinking? Like, are you thinking like, oh, let me just go for the kill? Like, why are you pushing up and getting like running like this? Like, what's the thought there? Because that's what I'm trying to find out.
In a 3v1, I'll just say, I'll just go for it because it's a 3v1 and I kind of expect the last two to like hold hands.
Okay.
And just
so
like,
that's where I have a problem with it, because I think the way you're thinking is how I used to think years ago. And it's very much like, okay, imagine if we were all on the same team, we had the same mindset. It's kind of like, you know, you're making the selfish play, but you know you're hoping that your teammates will make the smart play. Is that fair to say then?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you think that's a good way of playing? Do you like playing like that?
No.
But do you see the issue with it when you say it out loud? You kind of just said it. You're like, you know what, Arv, like, it was a selfish play, but I know that my teammates won't do that. But the problem is we're trying to be that player that is the reliable player on the team. So that's where I want to help. Go for it. What was that?
It rides with like momentum as well. Like if I just got a kill, I'm more likely to just like fly at someone.
Sure. So I think it's good to have confidence, but again, yeah, no, for sure. But right there, if it's a 2v1 situation, would you play it the same? Would you still go for that kill?
Oh shh.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're good. Don't even worry. Don't even stress about it. You're chilling, bro. You're good. You're good.
If it was a 2v1, again, it depends what the score is. There's so many like different variables.
So again, that's an issue, right? Like even if it's 4-0 up, right, and you're in a 2v1, like you shouldn't just push them. And I think what I want to do is kind of like, it's a bad habit, but your reasoning is, oh, but we have an advantage. But it's like, if you have an advantage, why are you giving them a chance of getting that advantage away? Do you see where I'm coming from? Like for me, it's like a kid that's like wants to be chaotic in school. It's like, bro, like, why are you doing that? And it's like, it's just fun. Like when you're trying to play COD right now, it's like you're 5-0 up, right? Okay, let's say it's you're 4-2 up. You're 4-2 up. You're in a 2v1. I would be scared that you're gonna throw your life away. And it's like, why are you giving them a chance of winning the round for no reason? You need to have that discipline right there to just back away. What I would have preferred is this, right? We know that he's in the garage somewhere. We know that he's in the garage, okay? I'm your teammate 1. I'm your teammate 1, right? If you come here for a second, I'm your teammate 1 like this. I've got this whole right street, okay? So he can't come through the right. I'm your teammate 2. I'm your teammate 2, which is, I've got this whole left. So you know that he cannot come through the front garage, P2, I've got this, and he cannot come from the outer map. Where should you sit right now? Do you want me to go through that again, where my teammates are?
No, I was just playing angle top.
Show me where you would sit.
Honestly, I don't even know. I just lie down here.
Okay, so this isn't bad, but I've got a question for you. What can you see right now? Underneath. There you go. So the most easiest answer and the most simple thing to do is just come back, say, right, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to stand on the right like this and crouch, watch the stairs, crouch like that. That is it. You have this whole middle, you have the right stairs. Now, could you stand here for me? And when you see me, I want you to try and kill me, but your main priority is not dying. What I mean by that is if you feel like I'm challenging you, back away and just live mark me. Be annoying, because sometimes you playing your life is enough. That's another thing you weren't doing. You were never just playing your life and waiting for a teammate. You were always just, oh, I'm better than him, I'm going to challenge him. Okay, could you come with me for a second? Let's pause this area. Could you come with me? This is huge. Just around P2. I forgot to talk about this point. Your biggest weakness is also one of your biggest strengths. It's your confidence in gunfights. And it's the reason I say that is because it's one of your best attributes, but it's also the reason why you put yourself in bad positions, because you bail yourself out. So I want to help you fix that. So right now, for example, do you remember the round where you stood here and then you drop shot the guy?
Yeah.
It was a great kill, but could you do the same kill to me, please? So I'm gonna show you 2 scenarios, okay? The first one is when I'm gonna push you like he did, right? Ready to kill me? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so in that situation, you can see it's not as favorable as you would like it to be, right? The first thing. But let's just say you win that gunfight. So I just put attack into down as well. Same gunfight, try and kill me, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Do you think you're ever winning that against a player your skill? If you played yourself, who's winning that gunfight 10 out of 10 times? Hello?
You would.
But this version of Wix wins that, right?
Yeah.
The problem is you won the gunfight in game, so it reaffirmed a bad habit. This guy did this, and you just shat on him. But the problem is, what if this guy didn't do that? What if he just did this? Oh, you're right there?
Honestly, I would still just chow that, just knowing me.
That's the problem. You're not gonna win those fights, and that you just reaffirm the problem. The problem is you have been pub stomping people that you have more skill than. But what I'm trying to say to you is you cannot do that same level of fight against people that are your skill or better.
Yeah.
That's just the honest truth. Is that fair?
No.
I want to try it. I want to try it. Try and fire me on this head glitch, and I'm gonna play properly. All right, we're gonna have 5 attempts. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You didn't even touch me once. Once. Let's go again. Now, the reason I'm saying this to you is to show you that you have very good gun skill. But right now, let's just pause for a second, okay? Forget me. Imagine you're playing yourself, okay? So it's Wix versus Wix 2. Which version is likely to win the gunfight? Your version or my version? I've got a Wix robot. I went to ChatGPT. I was like, listen, Wix is running riots, bro. I need you to make me a robot to counter Wix. So we have Wix 2.0. And Wix 2.0 is Wix's gun skill with a few more fundamentals. Right now, try and kill me. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how long did that take you? And that's with me not even shooting you, because it's just a difficult gunfight. You had some good shots there. You had some good shots there. Same thing, go back again. Let's try it one more time. Wix is diamond, G's up, but we're gonna get into crimson because he has a skill. Try again. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can just see that this player has total control, okay? So someone asked a question, how do you get out of this situation if your guy is sitting on a head glitch? And that's great, and we're gonna go through that now as well, Wix. So first of all, talk to me through this kind of last 2 minutes of what your thoughts are, just from what we just went through. You can be honest, by the way, you can disagree, wherever you think. Just, this is your time to be honest and just talk to me.
I think, like, I need to, like, value my own life more and, like, stop taking, like, because the thing is, let's say you're...
Yeah, talk to me.
On that,
this head glitch back here?
Yeah, let's say you're on
that. Sure.
I know, let's say, even if I'm weak, right? Like, you get me weak and I'm a bit behind this, I know, like, I'm not winning this gunfight, probably 8 out of, like, I'm very unlikely to win it, but I'd still chall it, and I just don't value my life enough as I should, right?
Now, this is really important. This is really important. There's times where you can take certain chows, right? Even if you're not going to win them. But in this specific situation, like you said, it's just like getting in this situation in the first place. So this is, I really want to go through this point, for example, because I think this is really important, okay? Basically, what you have is you have pieces of cover. So could you stand here with me? This is how it works, because people in the chat asking a similar question, I think will help you out, okay? The way it works is this. You have areas where you want to fight. So when you go to this Lambo right now, this is like, I want you to imagine this is as point 1, okay? Now you tell me from there where my next piece of cover is, where I feel safe, okay? You just stand there and tell me. Do I feel safe now? You tell me when I do.
Like, I mean, probably this here. Yeah.
Okay, around here? Okay.
Maybe
even here? Okay, cool. This one's not too bad. I still think it's a little bit dangerous, but cool. Right? So if you go back to me for a second. This is the way it works. What you don't want to do is get caught in this area here. You do not want to get caught transitioning from cover A to cover B. Okay? That's the worst case scenario. So what you're trying to...
Stun clear it.
So stun clear is just layer 1, but it just comes down to map. What's going on the map, right? So for example, at the start of the game, what is the first mistake that you made? And I said to you, no. I wanted you to kill them from transition 1, from spot 1 to spot A. I wanted you to kill them in the transition area, right? But you didn't do that. Yeah. So what you need to do is basically understand the timing. So you go through, you're looking at this, you see no one. Now, if this is the start of the round and you've stood here and you see no one, what you need to do is look at your minimap. So could you open up the minimap for me? And just have a look now. Obviously no one's there, right? But you need to look at the minimap, and what you need to do is look at your arrows and understand the situation. If you see that there is all red arrows, you can keep the minimap open. If you see like 4 red arrows here, right? I'll make the situation easy. Right now it's a 2v2. It's a 2v2. And you see red dots like this. You see 2 red dots. You know that you can move forward.
Yeah.
Yes. But if you see no red dots and you see someone like this, you know that I'm around here. Maybe this isn't the best thing to take. So you just have to understand what's going on in the map and the situation. Could you come back, for example, let's go to a hard point, right? Hacienda P2, okay? If you're playing Hacienda P2 and you're standing here, this is a great spot. But let's say you want to push out. What you would do is this. You would go in the corner like this. Now, this is something different. What this is a crossfire. Let me explain this. This is important. Because this is where I think you could really benefit with your playstyle, okay? If you stand in that corner for me, right now, what is the way I could kill you? Could I kill you from here? No. But what I can do, and the only way I could kill you, is like that, okay? But if I do this, think about this. When I come around the corner, I have to have my crosshair all the way here. So I cannot shoot you and your teammate at the same time. Does that make sense? I physically have to overextend to shoot you. But if you sit here, you sit there for me, then all I need to do is this, right? I just need to, I play an angle like this. Your guy on the heady, I shoot him. He's now crouching. Then I do that. It's easy. So you need to use your map more. I was going to say this next. When you're sitting in this scenario, there's always cover. Why didn't you sit here, for example? If you really have to, if you get stuck here, look at this spot.
I just don't like waiting.
What's that, sorry?
I just don't like waiting. Like it goes back to that point I made earlier.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get over and done with.
And that's just a really bad habit. And it's just, you got to look at that habit and say, you know what? I played this game for fun. It's okay. And then you're fine, bro. I'm not trying to change it. At the end of the day, everyone's got their own like situation, right? If you just enjoy the game and like challenging and you just like getting aggressive, that's absolutely fine. But as a coach, I cannot tell you that you will reach your potential by playing that way. I'm going to be honest with you, and I think you're costing yourself. Now, I love playing aggressive, and I think it's really good, but there's layers to it. And I want to help you understand that. It's about getting forward, getting to the most aggressive spot possible, and then waiting when you're there, okay? So for example, in hardpoint now, let's say it's hardpoint and we just get 4 kills and we're on P4, right? And we know they're spawning garage. This is what I would do. And this is why you want you could be so good at cutting lanes with your playstyle. So you come with me, say 1, 2, 3. I know they spawned up now. And then just go through. So you get aggressive, then sit in a corner. Then just hide. So I need you to add that little bit of rightiness to your playstyle. Right now, you have the go button. Go. But you don't have the ready, stop.
I do.
You do? All right, let's see it. I want to see it. All right, let's go. Let's see it. I'm gonna watch you play one game now. Let's run it.
All right.
Because I'm not gonna say you don't have it because I haven't seen it enough. Because obviously we had a search, so I'm gonna see it in a respawn now. Okay, bro. I think you're a great player. I really do. I think like from what I saw, those are just things I want you to work on. Okay.
Yeah. Should I leave?
Yeah, go for it, bro. I want to see you play one more match. Then we'll end the session with that. I think you can. All
right.
Play one more match. Hopefully you get a respawn, and let's see if you get a search. I know it's not ideal, but we can see if we can apply what we learned today.
So the thing is, like before I started the session,
I
felt like my weakness, like one of my biggest weaknesses was actually my gun skill. Like
okay, that's quite funny. I don't think your gun skill's bad. I think what you think it is your gun skill because you're taking gunfights that you shouldn't win.
No, but sometimes I'm just getting gunned off. Like I just shouldn't be losing it.
What does that mean by I shouldn't be losing it? As in you're in favorable positions and you're losing them? Okay.
Favorable, or it's like 50-50s. I'm just getting like, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, no, that's fair. Well, again, I can only see what I can only base on what I've seen, right? And from what I've seen, your gun skill was fine.
Yeah, I mean,
but we'll have a look. We'll see.
Yeah. But I agree that like positioning and everything has like a huge like impact on gun skill or what's perceived as gun skill.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll see. Oh my god, dude.
What's up?
What amazing maps.
You gotta stop tweaking, my boy. We got a hard point. You should be happy. Let's play some grind, bro. Let's veto red card. Grind's a great map. Not great, but it's a fun map. It's a mixy. I haven't tried Barrage. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
How'd you find it?
I just don't know. I mean, it just depends. If you go against a team who knows the spawns, then you get absolutely fried.
Yeah.
If it's just like a run and gun, like everyone's solo queue, and then it's alright, because everyone just head bashes hills.
Sure, that makes sense.
Alright, red card. Lovely. I actually don't mind this map.
Yeah, I think people hate it for no reason. It gets a lot of hate. It gets a lot of hate.
Like the spawns on it kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
like
no, I agree. I agree.
But I have like the least amount of reps on it though by far.
No problem. I'm excited to see how you play. So just like one thing I want you to develop as well is when you're playing, talk to me through kind of, especially when you die, okay? I know it's not easy. Don't worry, bro. I know it's not easy at all. So talk to me through as you're playing.
All right, we'll do.
My God, Warlord, I miss you, bro.
Honestly,
Warlord, I actually miss you, bro. How's the team going, War? I was thinking of you guys, bro. I've been so busy, but I miss you guys a lot. How's the team going, War?
It's those middle like doors that you can just light behind. They get really annoying, like you know, on the outer steps.
Sure.
So hopefully one of our teammates just runs there and lies down behind there. If not, when I die, I'll just pick that up.
Okay. You press select for me? What's going on with the game? Is your teammate here?
Yeah, all good.
Oh, he's there? Okay, good.
But normally, I just, like, off the break, I always, like, just like to kind of chow something. Get the blood flowing.
You love a chow. Everything I spoke about today, it always comes down to, I just love the chow. Everything has come down to it. Honestly, that's fine. Yeah. You can use that. Just use it as an advantage, you know? Don't make it a problem. Just use it as an advantage. Like, if you're going to chow, like, make sure you wait for your teammates to be near you so they get trades and, like, things like that, all right? Let's go. I'm going to be really observing you this gameplay then, because this is the one recent one we have to see, okay? Off the break, you're going to go up top. Not a problem with this play at all. So right there, perfect example. You had the top. I just said I don't have a problem with it, and you just jump off to get to the point. Like, your teammates there, like, why not just chill for a second? You literally gave it 1 second and then gave up that spot. Good snakes. Beautiful. 3 down. There you go. See what I'm saying? You're fine in your 1v2s. Your gun skill is good itself. It's just stretching the map a little bit. I love that.
Nice here. I'll just rotate here.
Yeah, good. You're good. You're chilling.
See more now.
Good. Much more discipline right now. It's just fine. You know they're going to come through that outer area. I would even go outer right now. Leave your teammate here. He's on the point. So right there, you know when you have a teammate on the point, as an AR, like, just go outer and just kind of watch over him. And you're watching over him from a really, really difficult spot. Like that, there you go. So I would have done that earlier. Does that make sense? Like, this play just a bit earlier and got to that statue. Like, imagine you got to that statue 20 seconds ago. That's what I want you to do. Just get to those power spots earlier. Right there, you have no ammo. But you know right there, your teammate's on the point. Just let him have it, get to the statue and watch over it from earlier. Like, I think your best attribute is just watching over your teammates and just being annoying and being a difficult AR to play against. There you go. Good kill. Let's see how you play this.
Flamed in chat for not getting any time.
Okay. And?
Honestly, if we can spawn him in the back here.
Do you want me to feel sorry for you? I've been solo queuing for 4 years. I get flamed every day, bro. They call me, Coach Charles with 0 time, bro. I can't feel sorry for you if it happens to me too, bro. It's a part of the game. The thing is, the people that are complaining, they're not, like, I don't take criticism from them because I don't take advice from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, right there, quicker. You gotta be way quicker on the rotation, but much better overall. I like the way you're playing. It's just gotta be a little bit quicker with some of these transitions right now. So we know they're gonna be around there. Beautiful, good shots. They're both weak. Love this play from you. Phenomenal stuff. Okay, now you're by yourself. So right there, as soon as you're by yourself and you went for the point, that's where you messed up there. I think you should have backed away and just waited for a second. So one thing we have to do is understand the team dynamic as well, okay? Because you're the only one up right there, they're going to focus on you. So you've got to be a little bit more disciplined right there.
Yeah. Alright,
same thing right there. One thing I want you to do is stretch the map more. Do you know what I mean by stretch the map? Like, for example, right there, go left. You keep going in towards the hill and you're making the gunfight so mixy. Just stretch the map a little bit. That's 3 down. So you know they're going to spawn on your left and you know they're going to be ready here. They might even spawn at the back, to be honest with you. The back of the old hill. You might be good here. You might be good. They might spawn at the back of the old hill because your team has got 3. Yeah, I think they did. You're good. You're chilling.
I didn't think they were going to be there.
So right there again, same thing. You're shooting, but you're not thinking about it. When you're shooting, what are you? You're a red dot on the map. So you're making yourself a target. So you got to be ready for that if you're going to do that. This is good. Just watch over your team. Perfect. Put that trophy down, my boy. Put that trophy down. You better stay here and lock this shit down. This is all you. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Turn around. There's a guy behind you as well.
I didn't know what to do.
No, you're fine. That's fine. The only thing I would say there is equipment. You know, right there, I knew they were behind you, so to turn around, maybe use your equipment. But that was, bro, you're playing well. Rotate, get out of it. I think for you, just being a bit quicker. But I think you're actually playing well. Are you worried about your gun skill? Your gun skill is definitely not the issue, bro. Your gun skill is fine. Love that. Love that play. It's 2 down.
Honestly.
What's up? Good shots. So right there again, I think once you got that first kill, I would have maybe just played the head glitch because they know you're coming from there. Does that make sense? Like, you know, when you're shooting, that's probably your biggest issue, is when you're shooting, you're just going forward every time. But they know you're there from the red dot. So I feel like sometimes you need to just understand your position on the map a bit more. Look to your left, there you go. Nice, good 3. I like that a lot. Watch behind you. Beautiful. They'll come behind you as well. There you go. Great play. You're playing well, man. You're playing really well.
Bad read that.
So that was again, so that was again just a spawn. I think once again, kind of what we spoke about earlier, it's just the obvious plays. Like right there, it's kind of like an obvious thing to watch the pinch there, and you just have your knife out. From, you know what I mean? From their perspective, it's like you're giving them a lot of free kills when you don't need to. Good play from you. Beautiful kill. Once again, there you go. Perfect. 2 down. Now your teammates are on the hill. So what do? Let's stretch the map a bit. Remember what we spoke about? Like your teammates are all on the hill right now. Why are we with them? Like making it 3 of us on the hill. There's not enough map control now. Stretch the map a bit. I would have gone further right, and I would have stretched the map I would have gone their stage side, to be honest, right there. Like you're just having no width on the map at all.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like they're all coming from the far right there. Like just trust your teammates to hold middle. Let it be easy for them. Yeah, so I'm not surprised you guys got broken at all. I'm not surprised at all. But you have a really good lead. Remember what we said about this time. Let's go stage now, okay? Let's try to get stage here instead of sitting on the point. That's 3 down. Let's try to get the stage control here.
That's what I'm just getting opposite.
Let me see this. Yeah, no, look, that's going to happen, bro. It is what it is. Like, I look at that and I say, you know what? Yeah, you got fried. Okay. I wouldn't worry about those. Like, you're going to win those 9 out of 10 times. That's nothing. That's just a confidence thing. When you lose those, not to like, I knew I was shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, yeah, you got turn on. Who cares? Move on. You're up by 50. Who cares? That's just, you got to get out of your own head, bro. You really do. There you go. I don't care about you getting turn on once a match, bro. You're playing amazing, man. Don't worry about that. But push up again. There you go. Quicker to the stage. There you go. And think about where they're going to spawn. Now your teammates spawn out. They're going to spawn your lefter. There you go. Perfect. Now we can start rotating around. Look at, oh, what a surprise. You go to stage and you're on a bloodthirsty and you get into, what a surprise. Start rotating. Let's get out of it. Be ahead of the game. Get out. Be ahead of the game.
Okay.
Took too long. Way too long there. Now look where your teammates are spawned. Why did it take so long though? Remember when I said it ages ago, you just got, again, tunnel vision, looking for blood there. Should have been out and out because there's going to be one of the rotation out. There you go. He's already there. See, I'm calling this before it's happening. I know for you it's in the moment, but for me there's a delay and I'm still calling it. It's just right there. Yeah. Like when I said go, it's like you're looking at the gold chest and you're seeing the kills and the luxury, but I'm saying go, bro, get out of there because I know the rotation's ready. And that one guy, you should have caught him. And now you're breaking from the front. So little plays like that, that's your biggest thing. Just don't get distracted. Right there, you're one shot. When you're shoulder, you're one shot. Just value your life a little bit more, but that's okay. Your teammates get the trades there, that's fine. Look at the map, what's empty right now? My teammate, okay, go up top. I love this play from you. Great play. Beautiful. Stun and nade the back. You know they're coming through this. Stun and nade the back.
I hit an accidental dolphin dive there.
So right there, you could have just stun and naded the back there. I don't think you need to overcomplicate that. Like, you know when you're on the stairs, you could have just literally stun and naded it and then just chilled.
Yeah, I thought I could catch them coming from... Like,
yeah, no, I get it. Just equipment's a freebie, bro. Equipment's a freebie. Like when you use your equipment, it's just free, you know, just slow them down for no reason. Right now, I was gonna say, right now, when you got to remember that when you're taking a long route like that, put yourself in a 3v4 for a bit. So you have to make sure the route's worth it. But this is a great opportunity to win the game right here, this hill. Beautiful, good too. You know the last guy's on the point. Nice, just play for the reinforcements. Let the guy on the point be useless. Play around him, now you can pinch him. There you go. So I think once you get the two-piece, you can get a bit more active on the point. Like, it's just right there, just having a little bit more, like, timing, like, just understanding. Like, you got a two-piece, get on the point. This is good. You know the last guy's on the right? That's literally the last guy. In front of you. Perfect. That's 4 down. Beautiful. There you go. Let's start rotating. I think there's no need to watch the right after you got the two-piece. But that two-piece is perfect. When you died, I don't care. Let's start rotating. Take a route. Think about how they're going to be set up here. Take a route and be ready with your gun here. Yeah, again, right there, there's no need to have your knife out. You know they're going to be on the point. You see where I'm coming from? What do you think there, Wicks? Like when they know, you know they're going to be on the point, then you got your knife out.
I think they'd be rotating, to be honest.
What's that, sorry?
There would be anyone there.
See, that's so naive of you. There's 10 seconds left. That's so naive to assume that no one's going to be rotating. Like, what type of lobby do you think you're in when no one's rotating, bro? Of course they're going to be rotating. Yeah? And you just got to assume they're going to rotate there. You can't be like, oh, they're not going to rotate. There's a 10 seconds left here. You're in a diamond plus lobby. Okay? If you think you're the only person rotating with 10 seconds, then that means you're in the wrong lobby. I love that shot watching over. That's great. That's perfect from you. Just watch over, put the pressure on them. That's fine. This is the hill where I feel like you guys could have got a lot more on, to be honest with you. And it comes down to those early rotations. Really does. But that's fine. We're still in the game here. Right, remember what I said. Go to the left end, watch over them from the different angle, okay? Just watch over them. Don't worry about anything else. Just watch over them here. I actually don't want you to get on the hill at all. You're not allowed to get on the hill at this point. You're only allowed to watch over them. There you go. Stretch them out, stretch them out, stretch them out. So wherever you think they're coming from, stretch it. So go far left here. Okay, so right there again, when I say stretch it earlier, like, I wanted you to go left earlier there. Did you see where I'm coming from or no? When I say stretch them up there? Yeah. Yeah? Just go left earlier there. Like, make them... I'm going to show you in a private game after this. There you go. 3 down. You should win it from air, but let's see.
That's rotation at least.
All right, that's game.
I was too close at the end.
Like, you said to me, oh, I think my gun skill is like an issue. Like, I really don't agree with it at all. Like, I think your gun skills is really good. And you kind of fried them as well. So I don't know why you don't have confidence in your gun skill. You got turned on once and you were like, see? I'm like, bro, like, that's fine, you know? Like, yeah, cool. Maybe, yeah, you should have won that, sure. But it's just one of those where he slowly did a long slide, good reaction from him. It was just, bro, that's just, it's going to happen at times. It is what it is. I can't really prevent that. It happens to the best, bro. You see a CDL pro, they'll get turned on sometimes. It's like, it doesn't mean they can't shoot. You know what I mean? That's just one of those. Like, I think you need to have more confidence in your gun skill.
All right.
I think you need to have way more confidence in your gun skill, in yourself.
Like, there's sometimes when you're saying, like, spread the map and do this, and, like, that's, like, really in the past for me. Like, I've already, like, got killed, or, you know what I mean? So
the point is, times... like, when I'm saying that, is to show you that's what you should have done.
Yeah,
like, no, I know, like, someone just said it in Danny just said in the first time chat, you're giving him live instruction and there's a delay. The point is, it's like, imagine you could split test your game, and I'm telling you what you should have done versus what you did. I know you can't do it in the moment, but the point, when you watch this back now, you're going to see from my POV when you should have done what I wanted you to do. And also, there's times when I'm telling you to do it, and you're still not doing it in your version when there was still enough time. Does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to think a second or two ahead to compensate for the delay, right? And there's times where I'm like, you should go, and you're still not going. And that's even when I've thought of it. And the way I'm thinking of the game is, think about it like this, okay? If I'm watching you and I'm calling something and you haven't done it, you should have already done that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Who's joining the stream?
It was, like, the row, I think it was that, what was it? There was one of those P2 rotations, like P2 to P3, where I was just like watching the kill from like...
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, the P2. That's a perfect one. I was saying to go before I even when you should have just gone. So even the delay there, that's kind of irrelevant. But there were certain times where I was saying something, you died. So I'm not saying why didn't you do it. I completely get what you're saying. I'm just trying to explain that it's more about just being quicker on those. So when I say it, you should have already been gone. That's why I'm like, go. You should already be going. You should already have been gone there, okay?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Could you join a private game for me, please?
Yeah, no.
I'm going to show you one or two things quickly before we end it.
Sure.
Do you feel like you know a little bit more about your mistakes here?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I think one is like maybe a bit more like having the knowledge of like the timings and stuff of where they're coming from. But there was times there where you played it a lot more how I wanted you to be honest with you. If you could just join my game again, I'll give you a code from recent. Can join in and we're going to go through it. Like overall, I was happy with the way you played. And again, bro, there was time you were getting 2 pieces, like you were playing well. But for me, the best times were when you were getting 2 pieces and you knew where they were coming from. And you were like set up. I feel like you played really well there. So the biggest thing is like one thing I didn't like, and I even called you out on it, is like there was 10 seconds left and you had a knife out and you said, oh, I didn't think they would be rotating.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of like shooting at all, so I was like, yeah, maybe I'm hit early.
But you, like, there's 4 of them though, right? So even if you're a little bit
naive.
Yeah, it was, bro. And the thing is, there was 10 seconds left. So it wasn't like there was 35 seconds left. And you're like, bro, there was literally like 10 seconds left. And you said they were shooting on old. But if you remember, you got a 2-piece before, like 6 seconds before. So I knew they spawned up. That's why I was so confident. If you can meet me in their P1, okay?
All right. I will say, like, counting lives and like all that.
Yeah.
In control, I'm a lot better at it. In hard spawn, I kind of just in hard point, I just kind of
harder, right? Yeah. No, I completely get it, bro. It's a lot harder to do everything at once. Look, I want to say the first thing is that I've been a bit harsh on you today, not because I'm trying to be horrible. Like, I think you have a lot of potential, and I don't think I've been harsh. But some people have been saying I've been harsh. So if I have been, I apologize.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, but I'm trying to give you like live feedback because I think you're a very talented player, and I want you to leave this session knowing, like, giving you a bit of confidence. I know I actually am good. Like, I'm in my own head a little bit. Okay, so the first thing is this, right? Is like when we spawned up. So this was like the P2. You got like a 4-piece, right? We know they're spawning that side of the map, and I said, right, stretch the map, and you stood here. When you stand here, they are going to expect this area. Like, they're going to expect this gunfight. So if you have the luxury right now, like, I think you should have like took your timings to stretch it. For example, this is the most dramatic version, but like this, right? If you're watching the left from here, you are going to see them right there. Maybe this isn't the best example on this P1 specifically, but the point, let's go on the other example. Like the very first thing you did in the game was a P2, right? We knew they were coming from that side. And the first thing I was like, bro, you need to stretch the map, go right. So the first thing you should have done when your team was there was start going through. And then you said, oh, but people say I don't get on time. I don't care what they say. You think I give a fuck what they say, bro? You think like I'm gonna let someone in game tell me what I'm doing wrong? Bro, when we lose, people will say, oh, you're supposed to be a coach. Like, they would start flaming in game. I'm like, bro, I got 50 kills. I just ignore it. And it's just one of those where it's just mentally, you got to get over that block. Let me give you a perfect example, okay? If you play this one hill and your teammates got everything else, you could get 60 seconds, right? You could theoretically play the rest of the game completely wrong, but you would be safe from criticism because you had 60 seconds. That doesn't make sense.
No, like, I know. Like, logically, yeah.
But the thing is, I get it, bro. You're like, but these people, don't worry about them, man. Fuck them, bro. You're a good player, okay? So the reason I said stretch the map here, let me show you. Right now, if you stand here for me, okay? You tell me when you see me. Don't shoot me. Just tell me when you see me. You can start looking at. I'm here, okay? Tell me when you see me.
No.
Okay. Think about now how far I am, and you could theoretically, could you kill me? I'm gonna run out. Kill me, okay? Yeah. You could start to shoot opponents that are all the way there, assuming your team has middle map, okay? In this scenario, your teammate has middle map. You're watching this area. Now, the same situation, could you go on the point for me, please? And try and kill me. And just to let you know, I'm gonna come from this tree, okay?
Like, on the point?
Wait, put attack into down. P2. Yeah, no, we're on P2. We're on P2 when I was saying, you know, when your team was on the point, I said you should have gone stage quicker there. The very first P2. Yeah? So now you're going to watch middle map from wherever. You could be on the point like this, wherever you want to be. You could watch this area here. I'm going to come through there, okay?
But it depends. Yeah, okay.
I just want to show you the point, then we can go through your question or whatever you're going to say. So right now, let's go through. So, you now see me. The first thing is, we can stop for a second. I have a good spot to fry you. The second thing is, think about when you see me. You see me when I've got to this area. I am already a lot closer. If you come towards me now, like, you want to kill me as far away as possible, right? To push me back. Look at the difference. You're only seeing me now when I'm a lot closer. And I could easily get through, and I could get to stage. So you've given up stage control for no reason, by sitting on the point there and isolating it. So you need to put more pressure on the map. That's just the biggest thing I noticed on any hill. And when I say stretching the map, is to just play different angles so that they have more options. Right now, if I'm breaking the point and you're all on the point, I have to center there. But if I have to also worry about my far left, I can only fight one of you at a time. It's very difficult.
Yeah,
what were you gonna say?
Okay. No, I agree with you.
Bro, you have a great shot. Okay, why not utilize it? And like, for example, if you're standing here crouching, this is such a hard gunfight for them when they're back there. This is such a hard gunfight. Now, this is the when I told you to rotate on the P2 to P3, okay? So you were standing here, there was 2 people back there. You still had your teammates holding this, okay? Now, could you come with me? Let me show you why I said to rotate. Let's think from the opponent's POV.
Spawning in the back, and then we have like half the map ahead
We're
of them,
spawning around here, right? Let's say where the opponents were coming through, okay? Let's say 3 of them are coming this way, okay? You want them to spawn here, by the way. We want them to spawn here, right? But now I'm the opponent.
Yeah.
I'm going to say to you, yo, Wix, I'm taking a route. So come with me, come with me. We're taking this route. You as the opponent should have stopped this route. So when I'm going through, I'm taking this long-ass route. I'm probably going like this, okay? I'm trying to get to the back. So what you should have done is in that scenario when your teammates had stage and everything covered. So now we're the other side, right? So now the opponent's going through, they're trying to get to the back, okay? What you should have done now as the opponent is this. Identify the map and understand that this is where the numbers are really important. Really important. If you realize there's 20 seconds left right now, okay? You've got them trapped. If you see 4 of them, go for it, bro. You do your thing. But if you see like 2 of them and you've got a 2-piece right now and you know your teammates are fighting the last guy, say, all right, cool, I'm getting out of here. Like, you're going to start to cut them. You want to try and cut them if you can. I don't mind you playing there and holding it. That's fine. But just have a like realization that somebody could be rotating around. Okay? And then it's just about like maybe like playing smarter, maybe going to the back, kind of counting the numbers and the names and like maybe even like saying, right, what if someone's coming through the right? Like maybe playing like this for a second. Okay, no one's here. We're looking for 1. We're looking for 1. Maybe playing like this, like checking middle, checking right. Like just play for that one guy. Once you get him, boom, they're all spawning at the back. You get a 60 again.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
But overall, you played really well. Another thing was just this. So there's 10 seconds left. You're going through. We know that they're rotating, and this is you literally with a knife out, like just sliding around the corner. And it's like you're playing against people that are okay. But what if they? Could you try and chow me from there? Put attack into down first. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. See what I'm saying? Like when you start playing better players that are more smart, like right there, how easy was or difficult was that fight for you? That's a very hard fight. And all I'm doing is just stair glitching, right? Which is a broken mechanic, of course. But the point is, like, you don't need all the fancy stuff. Too many people overcomplicate it. Too many people just chill. Just chill right now. Okay, I know I'm early. I'm gonna hold this. I see you. Easy kill. That's it. Okay? Same thing. Come with me, please. On this side now, right? You did a great job. You got the first kill. And then you did the same mistake you've been doing earlier. So you were standing here, you got the first kill, great job. Once you got the first kill, you're going forward. And then you kind of got trapped here and you find it fell off the map and you got trapped. But it's like, think about it from this perspective. They are seeing a red dot on the map. They know you're coming from here. So maybe just get the first kill and kind of just like play your life for the angles. Like just chill for 1 second, strafe, get the kills. Now you could push up with 2. Now we get 2, we could push up a little bit. Now we know they're coming through the bottom. Like just play with the map a bit more, okay?
What do you mean?
Again, you were rotating around to P1. What did you do? You went this way. You're like, I didn't expect them to be holding that. You thought they were spawning out already.
It's gonna be like somewhere here.
Which is a great assumption, by the way. But we can't guarantee it. So what do? Let's just hold it for an extra second because I think I want to get the good timing. Let me just wait for an extra second or 2. Now they should definitely be there. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Like you gotta play the timings a bit more. At least give yourself a chance. You just fully got your knife out. You just came around with your pants on the floor, like fully with your knife out. Like at least give yourself a chance in case there is one there. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, now we got 4 down. We're on P1. Perfect. 4 down. Okay, stretch the map. The reason I don't like you sitting here is because, again, I want you to stretch the map a bit more. Go round. Push up. We got 4 down. Why are we not here? Why are we not on this head glitch? This head glitch is way more advanced, way more pushed out. Same thing. You got 4 down and you just stood here. You play that passive. You got the kills and you were kind of passive. Maybe not 4. Maybe it was 3. But let's just same situation. Like just instead of being passive here, say right. Let me take the get more map control. Now this head glitch, way more map control. You see him, you shoot them, you back them down. Way more area to strafe, and you're just pinning them back a bit. The whole point is to pin them back. Okay.
MTC's nearly dry. Get serious, Crimson.
Talk to me. What are you thinking?
I think you're saying like especially the spreading the map. I think it comes down to, I don't know, I'm not trying to oversimplify it, but
no, go for it.
it's like I'm just trying to get into a gunfight without, I don't want to say without moving, but like.
Well, I think you're taking a safe normal gunfight, right? And I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm like, let's say we had to rate that play out of 10, right? My goal is to get you closer to a 10 every single time. Where I feel like a lot of the times you're playing a little bit one-dimensional. Let me show you an example. Could you come up here and just try and kill me? Okay, I'm gonna be standing here. I put attack into down because we only have 20 seconds. Okay, so try and kill me. 3, 2, 1, go. So right there, like, even though I killed you, know I'm there, right? So it's an easy gunfight. Same thing. Try to come up, back away from the stairs quickly, and then try and come up. I wasn't to show you there, but the point was that spot, there wasn't enough time there, but I was trying to show you that that spot right there is completely unpredictable. Like, that spot right there was so much harder because I see you earlier and you just don't really expect it. But right there, you see that in that real gunfight, right? Look where I go. As soon as I get the kill, oh, it doesn't show it. Oh, it does. Look at this. See, I'm playing like that. Look, you see where I see you? Like, how much harder is that for you to play against? Like, you're actually not going to expect it in game. And it's just about putting more pressure on them a little bit. That's all.
See, I'm not going to lie. I started shooting at the old Eddie.
Yeah, I know. I kind of tricked you there because I did not tricked you, but you didn't have time to react to it. But you didn't even notice I was there, right?
Yeah, no, it was a good way of like demonstrating your point.
Yeah, to be fair, that was actually better than I wanted. Yeah, I did that on purpose, bro. Of course, yeah. I get what saying. Like, that was actually better than I wanted. But like, honestly, your overall, you have good gun skill. I just want you to really utilize the map a bit more. That's all, man. I just think that you can use the map a bit more, and I feel like sometimes you play it a little bit kind of like safe and a little bit flat. When I'm like, bro, like if you were on this head glitch, the perfect example was stage P2, where you literally got a bloodthirsty. You know, I'll put on the session's done, but I've got a few more minutes, so I'm gonna put on 5. I was going to show you 1 or 2 more things.
All right, I appreciate it.
No problem, because I still want to go through that again with you, because I really want to help you with that, and I don't have another session right now, so it's okay. Let's go through. We'll go back to that same area, okay? That same P2 spot. Chat, do you have any questions about what we're going through right now?
Roasted by them or something.
What's that, sorry?
I was asking if I'm getting roasted by anyone.
No, they're defending you, bro. No, you're good. So yeah, come back to the P2 spot, the outskirts. I'm going to go through that same. It's the biggest thing is you want to catch people in the sprint. You want to catch people in the sprint. So you want to catch them when. So for example, if you could just stand on these stairs for me, like right here. Put attack into down here. This is our spot for the attack into, okay? And when you come up these stairs, try and kill me. I'm going to be on the second head glitch we went to. So this one here, okay?
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm getting no emphasis there. What the hell was going on there? So that gunfight, for example, that was a way too long for both of us. But when my teammate is on the point, it's benefiting us. It's because it's taking longer. Yeah? Let me check that. Yeah. So the point, and by the way, obviously because we're in a 1v1, it's a bit easier in terms of you know what I'm doing. But right there, like imagine you're trying to go through and you like you're trying to fight me, and I back away now. Imagine I back away now and I reposition, and instead of standing there, I go through, I reposition, and I maybe go to the left here and like play a different angle. Like I'm just throwing you off. Now, if you think about it, let's say off the break I play here, right? Like this side door. This is a very dramatic example. I wouldn't do this in game, but let's just say, could you come here for me, please? Right? Let's just say these doors are open, and you're trying to break the hill. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna think it's empty. You're gonna run like this. Right, to try and break the hill. If I'm like hiding, for example, this isn't the best spot because of the angle, but let's just say I'm sitting here, right? And I see you. Like, it's just such a weird angle, you're not even gonna look there because it's so out. Again, I'm not saying this specific scenario, but I'm saying like, this is what I mean by stretching the map a bit more. You wanna kind of keep them guessing a little bit. And when you're playing very flat, so when I'm playing here, it's just too predictable. Like, they know I'm going to be here. They're always going to pre-aim that. But if you play further left, like, for example, here, it's just a bit more difficult. It's just a bit harder. Would you agree or disagree when you're coming up against that?
Yeah, I agree with that point. Definitely. But I just like to play devil's avocado a bit. Like, do you not think it's also worth, like, sticking somewhat near time? Because let's say there's like I don't know, let's say there's just a huge trade-off going inside here.
Sure.
It's a 1v1 left, and you're stuck like all the way on stage.
Sure.
And there's just one on hill, and now you're just like, oh, great.
So I like the way you're thinking, right? And this is where it's really, really important. When you're thinking like, oh, but I need to help my team, what you're doing is you're not trusting them, right? If you do your job well enough every time, and you're basically occupying your lane, if you're winning your lane every time, right now we're in a 4v4, right? We're in a 4v4. I'm saying to sit here, for example, like this. I said that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying go stage. I'm saying sit here, right? For my spot, okay? In this scenario, all I'm doing is holding the whole left. So my teammates now, they only need to watch middle and right. They have a higher chance of holding it because there's 3v3 and we have more map control, right? But let's just say they are getting killed. I will read the pressure. I'm not sitting here forever. If there's like say for example, I'm sitting here and fights are going on, I can maybe make a play and maybe go through here and pinch. It's just for that initial fight, because I'm going to assume that at least one person's going to come up those stairs. So even if one person's coming up there and I'm distracting them, think about it, my teammate's in a 3v3. Like, I'm giving them a higher chance. So yes, technically the further out you are, the harder the trades are going to be. But if you play it safe like this, play on this head glitch for me. Where would you play? Where would you play? You played around here, right? Try and kill me, okay? Let me start that again because I have to reload. The point is, your life is more valuable. Like right there, if I kill you, which I was trying to do right there, okay? If I was to kill you, then your teammates have lost that area anyways. So to kind of counter your point, actually, I'm gonna give you a better example. Right now, you see me when I'm here. I know you're there. We're having a bit of a 50-50. But could you stand here for me? And just kill me when you see me, okay? That's all. Just kill me when you see me. Did you see me before? You should be ready for that. You should be ready for that. You should kill me when I was here, bro. You should kill me when I was right here. What happened?
That's right,
you should have went. So again, you're playing that wrong. I just watched that. You're playing right there for the right head glitch. But if you have the timing, you should be playing for the stairs there. Does that make sense? Like, right, look at the difference. Like, right there, you see I'm playing for the stairs? You should be playing for the earliest entrance. Like right there's a perfect example. Why did you play for the right head glitch right there instead of the stairs?
Like that's where I'm anticipating you coming from,
but that's the second spot. Like I'm coming up the stairs though, right? Like you should be trying to kill me up the stairs because it's easier. So that's actually a really good, I'm glad you did that, just to show you, like that's actually the second part of that. It's like you want to kill them as far away as possible from your area. So if you actually killed them when I was on the stairs, you would have got more shots against me. Yeah,
definitely.
But it's very, very small details right there. Like, for example, like your point is absolutely valid. Like, you don't want to be too far away where you're not able to trade your teammates, but you're just trying to, like, if I'm in charge of the left, like just sometimes stretch out the map a little bit. P1 is not the best example of it, but it's just generally, you want to stretch out the map to just make it harder for them, that's all. And just kind of have more space, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, you're a great player, very talented. I think just keep working on the fundamentals, okay? I think if you can, try and get those bad habits out of your game. You know when you're like, oh, but like, oh, they might not be rotating, there's 10 seconds. Like, try to get those like naive habits out of your game because they're not going to help you because you're a really good, talented player, okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, perfect. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thanks so much. Did you have any questions?
No, not really. Wait, so just like to do a basic, like, quick summary. So it's basically
go for
like,
it, no problem.
like spreading the map, right? And just like not doing dumb stuff, like just like running around with a knife when, like, anticipating the enemy being like smarter than just like some randoms. You know what I mean? What else? I just play, and then S&D just like playing together, like holding hands and not just like giving my life away and valuing it, essentially. Like, even if we have, like, a round advantage or a life advantage, then it's still equally as important.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just kind of, like, not being so risky when you don't, like, let's say it's percentages, right? Like, let's say you have an 80% chance of doing something. Stop lowering your percentages for no reason. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if you're watching the left lane, just try and keep the percentage high. That's all. I'm not saying everything's gonna be 100%, but it's like, you know, okay, that P2 rotation into P3, right? Why did I say rotate, rotate, rotate? Because it was like your teammates had the left. You being there isn't really that helpful. You already got a 3-piece and you already got those kills. It was after the 3-piece I said to go. It wasn't before. So it's just kind of like being a little bit quicker of like, you can't be everywhere at once. Try to be more valuable because you have such good gun skill, but you're not utilizing it enough. You're kind of like just doing silly things, like you're staying in the old spot and this and that. Like just be a little bit more, you know, a little bit more out there a little bit, and like trust yourself a bit more. And if your teammates are on the points, like don't worry about them. Like you're not trusting them. Like just worry about your lane and make it easy. If they die, that's okay. Then you can respond from that. There was a few times as well you were one shot and then you were just pushing in the hill. And it's like sometimes you're so worried about the time, and like you're actually think about it, like, you know, if you're one shot, how long does it take to regen? Like 4 seconds, right? I would rather you spend 4 seconds to regen than push someone while you're one shot. You see where I'm coming from? Because then you die and then it takes you 4 seconds to come back alive, and then it takes you 12 seconds to get back on the point. So now you've wasted 15 seconds or 16 instead of 4.
Yeah.
And it's like you're so in a rush to rotate sometimes that you have your knife there to be quicker. But what's the point being quicker if all you're going to do is die? Like the knife is never going to help you there. Do you see what I'm saying? Especially in that scenario when there's 10 seconds left. Another one is when you get kills, I want you to reposition a bit more, because you would get a kill and go straight forward. You did that a few times. You would get a kill and then you'll just move straight forward. But they know you're a red dot on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah? A lot of things, but you played really well. And again, I think the next time you have a conversation, you're gonna, oh, if I clean up my game, I'm in Crimson. I genuinely believe it. I don't say that to a lot of people. I really don't. I like to be truthful, and I think you have the potential to be Crimson. All right, my friend.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chat, show him some love, man. Yeah, I'll catch up soon. All right. Thank you so much, and we'll catch up soon. No problem. Thanks. Bye.
Peace, man.